So Angie says to you all, I'm sorry I can't be with you today, but I am bailed off US military base sites in East Anglia because of locking onto a C&D sign on a trailer along with other protesters in several lock-ins on the road, including a car at the main entrance to the Lakenheath base. This took place on the day after our Easter Peace Camp ended, and it blocked the gate for around 6 hours. I hope it inspires more people to take action. Responsibly disrupt the awful business-as-usual illegal activities that kill and maim people that the US and the UK governments think are our enemies. They are ordinary people like you and me who just want to live in peace with justice. I live in the borders of Wales and England in Powys, a place that has seen much conflict over many centuries as the English invaded and annexed Wales in the late 13th century. They incorporated this fiercely independent nation into so-called United Kingdom. The distinct and independent Celtic nature of Wales enabled it to keep hold of its language despite attempts to eradicate it, and today around 25% of the population speak Welsh. As an immigrant from Norfolk, says Angie, I am trying to learn Welsh and I love living there. I have been active in the peace movement for many decades and have appreciated the efforts of Welsh activists who have worked together with us, bringing their voices as well as their wonderful sense of internationalism and solidarity. I was one of the people who started Lakenheath Alliance for Peace around 3 years ago, when we first heard that the US was planning to bring back nuclear weapons that we had got rid of in 2008. I am still involved. The huge growth of militarism in all the nations of the UK is of great concern to many of us, which is why our Welsh friends have travelled across the country to be here today. The US empire is growing at a time when we should be cooperating globally to stem the existential crisis of climate chaos and biodiversity loss. In Wales, large areas of the land are being used for military bases. The MOD owns 23,400 hectares of Welsh land. The village of Aberporth is right next to 3 military sites, including West Wales Airport, a drones testing facility, MOD Aberporth, a military firing range, operated by Kinetic, boo. And they test land-launched weapons and unmanned aerial systems. Also Park Aberporth, a development site for unmanned aerial vehicles. The technology, including Elbit's Watchkeeper X, tested and demonstrated in Aberporth, has contributed to war crimes in Gaza. Wales is clearly aiding and abetting the genocide in Gaza, and it must stop. Land should again be used to grow food and sustain people, rather than hosting 25 military bases, designating 85% of its land as a low-flying area for military aircraft. It is horrifying that Elbit tests drones being used in Gaza across a danger zone of 6,000 square kilometres of Cardigan Bay. There are 90 defence contractors and 285 companies related to defence in Wales. Include BAE Systems, General Dynamics, Rolls-Royce, Kinetic, Elbit, to name but a few. The deep-spaced advanced radar capability, which is part of AUKUS, will be established in Pembrokeshire unless we, the people, try to stop it. The installation of 27 huge radars will give the US military the ability to dominate space by targeting and shooting down other countries' satellites. You can see this is all so similar to what is going on in England and in East Anglia, where so-called RAF bases like Lakenheath and Mildenhall are being used to aid and abet Israel in its genocide in Gaza. The annexation of the West Bank and its illegal war against Iran all are helped and aided and abetted by what is going on in Lakenheath right now. The US nuclear weapons now here at Lakenheath are of course an added problem for East Anglia, making it a target. For now, Wales doesn't have any nukes, But some may remember back in 2012, the Labour leader of the Senedd, Carwyn Jones, offered to host the Trident Fleet in Milton Haven should they be forced to leave Scotland. Thank you for joining our Lakenheath Vigil. Keep the focus on the illegal wars and genocides in which the planes here at Lakenheath and Mildenhall are engaged. I hope that after this vigil you will feel inspired to act for peace and help get rid of these US bases that imperil all local people, all global people, people in Wales, people in England, people in Scotland, people all over the world. Love to you all. Sorry I'm not there. Angie Zelter.